Morning, guys. I decided to go live and do a few card pulls if there's anyone on. So let me know when you're here. And I will pull an energy read for the week for you, all right? Just looking through my banners, see if there's anything I need. I'll stick this up. I do have an old PayPal link if anyone wants to throw a couple of euro for a read. But what I'll be doing is just a general card pull of the energies that we need to kind of focus on right now. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down through my banners there to see if there's anything else I need. I am sitting on my floor with my laptop in a box because I had it on the floor and it was looking up at me and I was like this. So I decided to put it in a box so it doesn't look so ridiculous. Let's have these amazing new earrings. I don't know if you can see them properly. My friend made them. Her website and Instagram pages and whatnot is Thistle Design Glass. If anyone wants to check out her handmade earrings, they are amazing. So, also don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Is that you, Maya? Oh, there's a comment. Sorry, I have to go to the comments. Hershey. Hey, Hershey. Right now, I'll see if I can show them properly. Hershey, what time do you have right now? I have 12:42. So there's my earrings. If I could stop it moving. There we go. So it's glass and then she has like flamed them to make all these different colors. Do you know the way they heat treat crystals and you get the angel aura quartz and whatnot and you get these different kind of rainbow effective colors. So she's done something like that with copper. Jesus, I swear to God, I am still not used to these cameras. And then there's these two colored beads to match. So I have a green and a blue faceted bead. 6:42 a.m. Wow. I was awake about 4 o'clock this morning, so I'm a bit hyper now at this stage. So Hershey, would you like a card pull, seeing as you're here? I am going to use the unfolding path. What I'm going to do is, if you want a reading, I'll pull. I can't get the thing back in my ear. I'll pull a card for you, and then what I'll do is, if I don't have anyone else, I'm going to go through the cards and show them properly. Because I have yet to do a walkthrough of them. Someone had missed my month and a half ago or whatever. I did a fundraising evening where I was doing readings and asking people to donate €2 for the reading, and the money was going towards a deck and true crime. Hey Maya, a true crime oracle deck I wanted for my birthday. But I got just over €100 and I ended up buying 2 decks for myself for my birthday. So, and the point is, someone had missed it and was disgusted she'd missed it, one of my subscribers, and sent me on the money to buy myself another deck. So I got this beautiful deck. So Maya, will you have a card reading? So I'm going to star Hershey's comment where she said absolutely. Maya, I presume you'll have a card pull seeing as you're here. I am using this beauty. I'll show you the box. Here we go. So it's the Unfolding Path Tarot. Really gorgeous deck. So, right. And I have some lovely meditation music playing live on YouTube on the telly to get me in the zone. I was desperately trying to light my beautiful candle. This is a clear gel candle. There's crystals all down through it and herbs and stuff. And it will not light for me, lads. Disgusted. I can still smell it though. beautiful sense in it. So, how are you, Maya? Maya is working, so if you can't chat, I'm just going to assume you'll have a reading anyway, Maya. So, Hershey. What does Hershey need to know today on this lovely... Oh, it's starting to rain here on this lovely Monday. Good stuff, Maya. I'll star you there, so perfect. Ooh, I love it. I'm going to show you the two cards. I'm going to show you the top and the bottom card as per usual. Okay, so these are gorgeous cards, Hershey. I don't know if you have them or if you know about them. I'm so drawn to that deck, but not the Lightseers. Do you know what? I had the Lightseers twice. Twice because I got the first one and it was really not in perfect condition. And I complained to them and they sent me a second one, but I actually got rid of the two of them. Most of the cards are beautiful. There was a few cards I just didn't like. The death card did nothing to me, and that's actually my favorite card. So that was really a dampener on the deck. Like, but this one, oh, I can see myself keeping this one. So Hershey, the cards for you are the Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Very opposing energies, if you see. So the Five of Cups is very much... Where is she? She's there. I keep looking at the wrong side. This backwards camera thing is confusing me. This is a feeling of not loss. Loss is the wrong word, but just kind of feeling fed up and upset over some loss or other. Okay. It card of mourning. Mourning is a word that often goes with it. But what a lot of people don't know, and I read this one time or I heard someone say it on YouTube, I can't remember. In the Rider-Waite-Smith card, not in this one, she just has red liquid here, which is wine. But in the Rider-Waite-Smith Five of Cups, there's red liquid and there's green liquid on the ground. The red liquid is wine and the green liquid is poison. So the person may be upset or mourning the loss of something that wasn't good for them in the first place. Okay? So you need to come to the realization, Hershey, that whatever it is that's upsetting you at the moment, a loss of something. Now, it could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be anything at all. And I'm sure you'll know what it is anyway yourself. But the loss of something that wasn't part of your fate anyway, it wasn't in the plan that the universe had for you. So this is just telling you that you need to get yourself out of this funk and turn around and notice that you still have these two beautiful cups full of intuition, of love, of relationships, of emotions that are good and that you need to keep focused on in order to drive yourself forward, because you have that energy here with the Knight of Wands. She is full of the passion with that beautiful red pants for what it is she's doing and what it is she wants and what it is she doesn't want, and that focus and determination to get on with life and get out of this energy. I actually going through this with a godmother who is struggling with mental health issues. So fitting for me right now. Okay. Godmother is struggling with mental health issues. Okay. Perfect. And you know what? I also have the next underneath card of the deck is the Knight of Swords. So we have the two fastest moving knights in the deck. And this knight is cutting through that bullshit. There's a lot of movement with that sword flying through the air in the Knight of Swords. So you have the ability, you have the passion, and you have the mental clarity yourself to kind of get yourself out of this feeling, this energy, this stuck energy, and get yourself moving and helping her, So yeah, that's the reading for you, Hershey. Hope you like that. So Maya, I'm going to pull some cards for you. So, what does Maya need to know right now? What energy does she need to be aware of? 10 to 1. Another 50 minutes and I'll be heading to school again. So, Maya. Perfectly said, actually. I can't do anything else. Thank you so much, Jackie. You're very welcome. Sugar, wait. My fucking laptop is wanting to restart. Nope. Go away. The notions it gets, I swear to God. Oh, Maya. Your favorite card. I'm being sarcastic. I think it was in your deck review, wasn't it, that you weren't too impressed by the old man for the Page of Cups, but at the same time, I have no issue with this old guy for the Page of Cups. It's all about the energy. I know pages are kind of focused on children and childlike energy, but it's just about that youthful energy and kind of do you know the way kids don't worry about anything. I mean, kids get emotional about things and then 2 minutes later they're grand. You know, they don't dwell on anything, and that kind of thing. And I think the word dwell is good here because this is telling me that today, in relation to your emotions or love or intuition or relationships or whatever, you need to be like this Page of Cups and don't dwell on things, because there is a cycle that is about to kind of be closed off with this beautiful world card. I have nothing against nudity in cards, but I have to say I much prefer this world card than the RWS one. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm just the world card and the wheel are the two cards I just like meh. They're just kind of boring, you know. Whereas this is a very beautiful world card. So this is something that you're going to be finishing up today, something that's just go with the flow. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because of course it's water. It's all right, Jerry. My dog is barking like a hooligan. He might be wanting to go out. I've had to keep the back door closed because there's a fence panel down from the wind last night, and I can't leave them out because they'd take off. The scumbags next door want to replace the fence panels. So he's probably barking to go out. My Hershey, he'll be 19 in January. So yeah, the poor devil. I have another hooligan who's nearly 3, but the old fella's barking. But anyway, he's all right. He's gone quiet again. So exactly, Maya. I need to accept what the world brings. Yeah. Whatever it is, whatever you're being offered today, because remember, pages also can bring offerings of things. You know, they can bring messages of things. So it could be anything to do with the heart chakra kind of realm. That will bring about the end of a cycle for you today, you know. And like, she is clearly happy. She is clearly blessed. She is delighted to be finishing this, whatever it is, you know. I love all animals too, Hershey. I was always petrified of anything with wings, but the last, I'm going to say 3 years now, probably. I think it was the first year of lockdown. A friend of mine made me feed a bird, and now I'm obsessed, quite obsessed. So, Maya, I hope that reading makes sense. Oh, let's hope. Okay. So, do you know something in particular that these cards are in relation to for you, or let me know? Because they're absolutely beautiful cards to come up together, because you've this feeling of hope and feeling of love with this childlike energy of the page, and then the ending of the cycle, you know, and getting stuff done, like. So I hope it makes sense to you, and I hope all goes well. And you have also the judgment card. Now, I haven't read up on this judgment card yet, but I believe it's kind of about listening to your, like, there's all that connection there above with the universe, and the third eye is lit up. So it's all about kind of, oh, and then you have the star, the healing card. So it's something good, whatever it is. So hope that all goes to plan for you. So I'm going to just fly through and show you some of the cards, lads. Okay. Because this was just a pure impromptu, you know, card pull session that I decided to do last minute. I was thinking, could this be related to my work? Okay. Maya, I don't even know what you do. You must tell me what you do. All I know now is that because I texted you a while ago, is that you work from home. So you must tell me what you do. So I'm going to start going through the cards, lads, and just give you a quick look. Judgment. These are so pretty. The Star. I love the court cards in this. They're very beautiful. Nine of Swords. My internet on the telly keeps pausing because of the wind. Six of Wands. Look at the Tower. I love the Tower. How gorgeous is that? Death. The Hermit. Yeah. I love the scary cards, as they say. Like, I love the Death card. I love the Devil card. I love the Tower. Love them. Thank you for this reading and letting me know about your life. You're very welcome. No bother, Maya. Five of Swords. And I love the way it's not like straight borders. I love the way the kind of, it's like the watercolor running out over the border. I actually really like the way they've done it. She's done it. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. This is gorgeous. The Seven of Pentacles. So it's about like tending to your garden, watering your seeds, and making sure everything grows. Swords and Death, Devil, Tower. Yes, my favorites too. The Swords cards are beautiful. Look at the Ace of Swords. Absolutely stunning. Love these. Maya has this deck too, and she's done a beautiful deck review on it. And check out her deck review if you want. This is my first showing of this deck, but Maya has a lovely deck review, and it's just a gorgeous deck. Justice. See, she has the sword hovering over one hand and the scales hovering over the other. The Hanged Man is beautiful. Well, it's just called Hanged, but anyway. Nine of Wands. I love the Four of Cups. With me, Hershey, right? I need to look at a deck for a good while and watch a lot of deck reviews before I go and make the purchase. But then, of course, it does happen. I buy a deck and I just don't bond with it, or it's not as nice as I kind of imagined it would be, or whatever. But I just sell them on, or I gift them on to someone, whichever. I have a lot of decks sold now at this stage. I have about 4 left in a bag upstairs that I need to sell. And then soon I'm going to go through the ones I have now and maybe pull out another few to sell, because I want to kind of cut it down to, maybe 5 maximum. But yeah, I don't kind of worry about buying decks too much, because every time I buy one, I've kind of previously sold 5 or 6. Do you know, that kind of way? I've never had more than about 30, but Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I love the Four of Pentacles too. Eight of Pentacles, I think, is gorgeous. So Eight of Wands. Do you know what actually I'm not impressed with in this deck? It's the only thing. So I love that she added someone into the Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords card, and what's the other one? The world, not the world, the Wheel card. But then she took someone out of, sorry, the Five of Wands. She took out the people, which I don't like because Five of Wands would be another card I really like, and there's only hands in it in this deck, unfortunately. But anyway, I don't know what possessed her to do that. King of Wands. Ten of Wands is cool. Four of Pentacles wouldn't be my favorite in this deck, but it's grand. Queen of Cups, beautiful. The one thing actually, another thing, sorry, little thing, and it's only a little thing. So do you know the way you have the Lovers card, which is kind of seen as choices, and then you have the Two of Cups, right? Which is about, I would say the Two of Cups as like a kind of a proper Lovers card, but in the Rider-Waite-Smith, they're just standing, kind of doing a cheers with their drinks, right? So you can take it as any kind of a relationship. Whereas in this deck, the Two of Cups, they're wrapped in an embrace. So you can't kind of talk about like a business partnership with this card, you know, which is a bit silly. Like they're very similar. The Lovers card is almost identical to this. So you don't have that kind of choices and relationships idea with these two cards, do you know? You'll see the Lovers now as well soon, which is a pity, do you know? See, here's the Five of Wands now. This doesn't do anything now for me, really. I mean, it's not horrific or anything, but it's just you don't get that. I just want people in my cards. End of story. Yeah, do you know? I just think it's a pity with those two cards. But anyway, look at the Ace of Pentacles. The aces are divine in this deck. Divine. Hershey, I never showed you the backs of the cards. There's the backs. Really beautiful. So here we have the Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight. She's beautiful. The Three of Cups is gorgeous. Look at that. Really beautiful card. Seven of Wands. Oh my God. Me in directions, I swear to God. Lovely card. Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. How gorgeous is she, lads? She's really gorgeous. I love her. Queen of Swords is amazing. Six of Pentacles. Six of Swords. There's a beautiful Bernese Mountain Dog pup in the boat. Brainstorming card for me, Three of Cups. Yeah. I often see that too with the Rider-Waite-Smith Three of Pentacles. Not so much in this deck though, because the three of them are working on the whole, you know, the beehive and the making of the honey and whatnot. The world you've seen. See, here's the Lovers. And again, the Lovers is normally not the two people wrapped up in each other's embrace. So this is just almost identical to the Two of Cups, which is a shame, you know. Anyway, what can we do? I love this Five of Cups. I just think it's beautiful. Beautiful card. The Eight of Swords. Which are you wowing? The Five of Cups? Or is it the one before it? I mean, they're beautiful images, the Lovers and the, what you call it, the Two of Cups, but, you know, it's just a pity. Eight of Swords, that they're not different, you know. Seven of Cups is gorgeous, and the Seven of Cups wouldn't be favorite of mine, but this is really pretty. So there's 5 cups in the air and she's holding 2. And she's very confused looking. We have the Chariot. Oh yeah, it is a beautiful card, yeah. Now the Chariot is quite similar to the Strength card, but it's okay. The Knight of Wands, you've seen. Queen of Wands, gorgeous. I know, right, Maya? This is a beautiful Three of Wands. I love this Three of Wands. So instead of standing on the cliff edge and watching your ships going out or waiting for them to come in, whichever way you're looking at it, then you're actually on the boat and you're taking the action needed. I think this is a perfect Three of Wands. It really is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Working out her issues instead of looking at them. Yeah, like in the Rider-Waite-Smith 7 of Cups. True. Yeah. She doesn't just solely have her head in the clouds. She's actually kind of looking into them, as you say. Yeah. 8 of Cups. This really, now I know she has her hands in the air holding onto her hat, but because the cups are kind of thrown there, right? This really gives me a kind of an air of like arms in the air. It's like, frick it, I'm done. I'm walking away. Do you know? She's like, just kick the cups at the ground. She doesn't give a shit anymore. And she's like, frick it, I'm done. I'm out of here. I like that. But she is only holding her hat in the image. But that's kind of, do you know, that's what I saw first day. And I was like, oh my God, that's what I see. Yeah. Yes, I like Three of Wands and I'm a bit distracted with the Two of Wands. Are you? I like the Two of Wands. Again, I think it's nice that she has a nice, smiley, happy, positive face about it, you know, which we'll see it in a minute. 9 of Cups. Oh my God, lads. There we go. So she's full of the joy of having her 9 cups. The Emperor. Nice stern looking Emperor. 2 of Swords is gorgeous. Hershey, what do we think of this? That moon is divine. The color of this is incredible. I don't know if it even picks up on the camera, but it's such a vibrant kind of an indigo color. It's really beautiful. And I know I watched, you know, Simon from the Hermit. Fucking, I'm done. Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't know if you know, Simon of the Hermit's Cave. He's English. In his deck review of this, he was curious about the swords, one being up and one being down instead of being crossed, you know. But as I said to him, I heard someone saying or read or whatever that when a sword is pointed up, it means a decision has been made, and when a sword is being pointed down, it means a decision hasn't been made. So because one is up and one is down, it still, to me at least, gives the same meaning of the cross swords where you're kind of stuck and you're not sure which way you're going or what decision you're going with, you know. I could see right away I could block that comment. So that's beautiful. Now, here's the Four of Pentacles, Hershey. I don't mind the fact that he's holding them in a bag or whatever, but I do like to see, you know, the way in the Four of Pentacles, there's that town behind you, which kind of is about, at least this is what I read one time, and it makes sense to me. Whenever there's a town, no, not at all, Hershey or Grand Girl, to mind a bit. When there's a town or people in the background of a card, it symbolizes that there was people there helping the person get to where they are right now, you know. So I do miss the fact that there's not a town in the back of this. But anyway, it's still a nice card. We have the Four of Wands. Did it actually come up? I didn't see anything coming up here. You see, I did put one of those advanced settings of hold potentially inappropriate comments or whatever. Do you know? Um no, it's grand. I don't mind Hershey, trust me. But it's just like I said, I have that setting on to hold potentially inappropriate comments or something like that. Um, because I approved it right away. No, 10 of Cups, beautiful 10 of Cups card. How gorgeous is that? I love it. And the colours are just divine. Divine. Look at the devil, he is pretty cool. Now, instead of having the two people actually chained up, he's just holding the chain there with the wrist cuff thing hanging down the end there, look, ready for you to put it on yourself. So it's a pretty cool devil card, to be fair. And I'm glad to see he has the inverted pentagram on his forehead. That's the word. On his forehead. So here's the Two of Wands. See, she's still standing on a ledge. Well, not standing, kind of bent down. She has her two wands. She's still holding the globe. She's still looking out over the horizon and all that. And she has a beautiful, smiley, positive face on her, which I love. Because the wands is that kind of fiery passion. So I think if any suit was going to have gloomy faces or turned away faces, it would be the swords, not the wands. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's gorgeous, Two of Wands. I love it. And again, you have that beautiful purple. I love purple. So there you go. We have the Sun card. Yeah, exactly. Look at this Sun card. How perfect is this? As opposed to the creepy baby, as everyone says, creepy naked baby. On the horse, you just have this fabulous black man. And you know what, actually? I'll tell you a quick little story. A friend of mine, this guy reminds me of him. I was the best of friends with a guy he was originally from Zimbabwe, but he always talked about Johannesburg. I think that's where he was kind of raised. But he was living in my hometown, and I was great friends with him for 3.5, 4 years. And on it was only Halloween Day there last 2 weeks ago, whatever. It was his anniversary. He had gone home the week before for a week on holidays, and he was murdered for the car he was driving. And about 6 months later, I decided, I reckon I'm going to pull a few cards and see. Now, it was the Everyday Witch deck I was using. So if anyone has that and can picture the Sun card, it's three. And I never really liked the Sun card in that deck for some reason. I was just like, nah, doesn't do anything for me. But it's three witches holding hands, dancing around in a circle, and there's beaming sun down on them, which now I think it's a beautiful card. But the spread that I used was, like the Sun card came up for the position of how are you on the other side or something to that effect, right? And I pulled the Sun card with the three witches in a circle dancing, and I thought, feck it, he's up there in heaven dancing, surrounded by a lot of women as usual. He's grand because he was a handsome black man, and I saw it as him up in heaven, surrounded by women dancing as he was in life. So that made me love that card, that image of that Sun card. And yeah, it really made me like that card because and it's not that it's not a pretty card or anything like that, but I don't know, I never got anything from it. But as soon as I pulled it in that reading, I was like, oh my God, I love it. He's up in heaven, he's dancing away with a lot of women, he's grand, because he was only like 38 or something when he died. Um, so this handsome black man just reminds me of him. So I love the Sun card. It's so gorgeous. So, so gorgeous. Yeah, it was crazy. He was driving an expensive car, and four 17, 18, 19-year-olds stopped him at traffic lights, I believe, and shot him and took the car and off they went. But yeah, they got life in prison anyway, so At least they got what they deserved, you know. Beautiful Fool card. I mean, she is full of the joys and the happiness and the wonderment of starting something new, you know. There's Maya's favourite court card. All right. Hershey, I have July, so what? He died the end of October, so my god, 7 from 10, 3. So 4 months right before he died. I sent him a little video of us one day on WhatsApp. Just saying, hey Tulani, we haven't seen in ages. What's happening? We're sitting in our garden drinking beer or enjoying the sun, whatever, right? I have to make that joke, Maya. So sent him the little video and he sent back a voice message, and it is so beautiful. I still have it on my phone. I had it in an email when I changed phones a couple of years ago, and I saved it in a voice in the audio thingy. And it's him basically saying, "Oh my god, thank you so much for the video. I wish I could see you guys live. I miss you guys. Sorry I didn't get to call to you the other day, blah blah blah. Um, till we see each other again, know that I miss you guys. Lots of hugs and all the rest of it." And it's just the way he said it, even though it was 3 or 4 months before he died, to listen to it anytime since he died, it sounds like it was kind of like a final message, because he says at the very end, till I see you till I see you guys again. You know, it's really beautiful. I love it. So I really value that voice message that he sent me. There's the gorgeous strength card. Now this is the lion, and the what you call it, the chariot card is the white tiger, but they're quite similar, you know. But it's okay because they are beautiful cards, you know. So I'm not too traumatized. You will think of me when you see that old man. I will. I'll look at that old man and I'll think of Maya. The page, oh, she is cool. The page of wands. Beautiful, beautiful card. 8 of Pentacles. As much as I love to see the 8 of Pentacles guy, you know, there with his tools chipping away on the coins, this is still a beautiful card. Because you obviously, we all know, not know from personal experience, but one could imagine the time and effort and skill that goes into ballet, you know. Page of Pentacles. He is hovering that pentacle in the energy between his two hands. You could see the power there. I think it's quite beautiful. King of Swords is cool because look what he has on the back of his throne. Good morning. You're new to my channel, are you? Let me know. This is the beautiful King of Swords. See the big black I'd imagine it's a raven. It looks too big to be a rook. I love the rooks, but I'd imagine that's a raven. I'm gonna switch sides. 2 of Pentacles. He is balancing that energy, guys. He's juggling his shit. I see. Okay, thanks, Helen, and thanks to you for coming here from Helen's channel. This is gorgeous, the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm not a fan of the RWS Wheel of Fortune, just because of the fact that it's because of the fact that there's no people in it. Sorry, I just wandered off there for a second. I've been awake since about 4 o'clock. I was on a high when I started this live, and now I'm slowing down. So, as I said in one of the readings, this came up on a daily card reading a few days ago. See the way she's juggling those 2 layers of the wheel card, the original wheel card from the Rider-Waite-Smith. This to me would say that, I mean, yes, I know the universe has a plan for us, and the universe throws us a tower moment and redirects us at times when we're going kind of off kilter and whatever. But in this right, or Jesus, what am I saying? In this Wheel of Fortune card, it shows me that we do have a hand in our fate ourselves. You know, it's not just all about the universe. The universe will throw opportunities at us, but we need to physically grab them ourselves and take them and work hard at them and that kind of stuff, you know. So we have the Knight of Cups, beautiful Knight of Cups. I thought I'd be traumatized at the fact that the knights aren't on horses, at least, but it's okay because you can still see from the kind of background the speed of the knights, you know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name. Is there any shortened version of your name that we could call you by, maybe? Let me know in the comments. Maybe K? Would K be okay? Cool looking name, but I don't want to butcher it. This is the beautiful Six of Cups. I'm nearly finished showing these cards. I came on to do card readings, but I done two of the girls, so I've done their card readings. So I'm just flying through the cards. Okay, cool. So let me know, okay, if you want me to pull you a couple of cards in a minute. I just have about a dozen there to fly through, and then I'll pull you a few cards if you want. So Nine of Pentacles is gorgeous. The Moon card is very beautiful. It is. Do you know what? I'm not sure. I probably could read that in the book, couldn't I? I have a feeling it's hand painted. You know, a watercolor. I haven't read that now, I have to say. I don't even know where it is in the book. I'll figure that out later, and maybe Maya knows. Maya, by any chance, do you know? I think it's hand painted. The moon is beautiful. Look at this Ace of Cups. Oh my God. The aces are gorgeous in this deck. Ten of Swords. I really like this. Thanks, Maya. Instead of the person being dead on the ground, this person is making the struggle to get back up, is making the attempt, I should say, to get back up. Yeah, I do think it is. It comes from two geological rock formations out in Utah, and sure, cards would be great. Perfect. Good stuff. I really do like this. Do you know what? A couple of years ago, an American reader, Angie Banachke, was doing this. It was 6 or 7 weeks, Tuesday night for 2 hours, teaching tarot, right? And it was like €50. It was really good, right? She's a tarot card reader to the stars. She charges like $500 an hour to read for the stars, right? Yeah, and she listens to playlists of music on Spotify when she's doing her card readings, right? So I started putting on music when I was doing my card readings. Now, I haven't done it in a long time, and I need to get back into it because I really love the way the music links up with the cards I'm pulling. Hi, Winnie. Let me know how you found me. I love to know how people found my channel. And when I saw the Ten of Swords, now the Rider-Waite-Smith Ten of Swords, a couple of songs that came to mind was Yaz. Jesus, what's the Yaz card song? So there was Dream, Things Can Only Get Better, because this is rock bottom, so it can't get worse, right? The Only Way Is Up. So Yaz, The Only Way Is Up, and Dream, Things Can Only Get Better are two songs that came to my mind when I was pulling the Ten of Swords back then when I was doing that tarot course, you know. So it's really good to put music to cards, even to go through your cards and say, okay, what song? It is something I'd love to do. I'd love to kind of put it out there and say, lads, can you go through your cards and come up with a song, whatever comes from the top of your head, when you look at a card and kind of make a list on a YouTube video maybe, you know, and get an old playlist going for the tarot cards. I'd love to do that. So if anyone wants to help, please do. I'll put up a video about it later on maybe, and people can comment then the names of songs to go with certain cards. The Empress, beautiful Empress card. So okay, I'll do your card reading there in a minute. I just have a few still left to do. The Magician. He has the figure of 8 there going through his hands. I really like the High Priestess. She's giving off real, you know, sage, seer vibes. Jesus Christ, words, lads, words. Temperance is beautiful. Yeah. Real power with that Magician. I love the Temperance card. I think it's gorgeous. 5 of Pentacles is really giving off the energy of kind of lack and struggling and being without and that kind of thing. King of Cups, I mean, he's clearly full of love, right? He's definitely someone you could go to for some help and advice. Look at this 3 of Swords. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Hershey, we definitely recommend this deck. Page of Swords is gorgeous. Look. She's there with her book of knowledge. She's mad for learning. Yes, exactly. Lots of movement and energy in this deck. Yeah, I love it. 10 of Pentacles is divine. And the last card, the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Look at that vibrant reddy-orange colours to show the fire and the passion of that, you know, new beginning, that new opportunity. So I'm going to pull some cards for Kay. So Winnie, let me know if you want a quick card pull, because I'll be wrapping it up there in the next 10 minutes. Because I will have to have a bit of lunch and go and collect some kids. So what does Kay need to know right now? Winnie, how did you find me? Let me know. I know Kay came from my friend Helen's channel. I like to know how people found me. I can thank those people who, you know, whose channel they came from. Good stuff. So, oh, I've actually 2 fell out, not just 1. So we have the Page of Swords. Kay, these are for you. So we have the Page of Swords and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now the 10 of Pentacles, people see the 10 of Pentacles generally as kind of, oh God, I can never think of this word when I need it. Inheritance. People see it as inheritance because it's like generations and kind of money being handed down and stuff. I don't see it like that. I see it as us getting off our arses and working hard and growing that abundance and providing for future generations. It's not about us just being handed money. It's about us building our own legacies, building our own futures, okay? So coming up with this Page of Swords is perfect because Page of Swords, pages are about learning. Swords is about knowledge. It's about information. It's about communication. This page is clearly standing there with the Sword of Truth balanced in her left arm. And she has a book of knowledge. Oh, perfect, Winnie. You just came upon me. That's good. She is there with a book and she has it open and she's learning. So, oh, I had a best friend years ago from Kenya as well. He disappeared off the face of the planet. I don't know what happened to him. That's another story. I'll come to that in a minute. So, yeah, I miss him. Anyway, so, okay, I'm getting so distracted all of a sudden, lads. It's just the tiredness now is getting to me. So, okay, you've been doing some learning, you've been working on yourself, you've been communicating clearly and all the rest of it. and you've been working hard towards building this own legacy for yourself and for future generations. So these are absolutely beautiful cards to come up on this Monday, on this fine Monday morning, or whatever time it is of the day for you guys. So let me know if that makes sense. Girls, Winnie and Kay, do you guys know about tarot? Do you read tarot? Do you understand tarot? Let me know. But yeah, that's what these two cards say to me anyway for you, Kay, is that you've been putting in the time, you've been putting in the energy, you've been putting in the learning, the communication, and you're well on your way to building that beautiful, bright, abundant future for yourself and for future generations. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Perfect. Delighted. Kay, did you let us know where you're from? What country? I don't need to know your exact address or anything, obviously. I was trying to see more info on her Kickstarter, but there was no more details than that. Okay. I was have read through the book. I didn't read through the book yet and see what's the story. So Winnie. So Winnie's from Kenya. So years and years ago, I was doing a course, lads, and one day this again handsome black man was brought in, and same age as me. I read for fun. I'm in the USA. Cool. And he was from Kenya, and he had told us this. He was brought into the course to tell us this story. It was horrific. I'm not going to go into all the gory details, but basically his family were all murdered in front of him. Oh, thanks, Maya. And his father gave him money and said, get out of the country, and he fled to Ireland. So he was brought into the course I was doing just to kind of meet people and tell a story and, that kind of thing. So I wrote down my name and number for him and said, look, myself, my friends are going to, this was back when I was about 20. I said, look, myself, my friends are going to Friday night, come out for a drink with us. And he did. And I introduced him to everyone. And he became friends with so many people in the town. And we were all hanging out together all the time. He was just the nicest young fellow, same age as me he was. And he went off to do a course, and then he went to UCC, and then he went to Dublin to another university to train in something else. And then we never heard from him again. And that was my friend Jermaine from Kenya. So I hope wherever he is now and whatever he's doing that he's all right. Because I was great friends with him. I was mad about him, but he left the town and forgot about us, unfortunately. You're walking your dog so lovely. I had one fella out walking this morning. The fella needs to be taken out later for a walk. So what does Winnie need to know right now? Winnie from Kenya, I love that. I don't think I've had anyone from Kenya on yet. So, two sixes, first of all. So we have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving, right? But what I always get from the Six of Pentacles is that, now not so much in this, does she have scales? She doesn't have scales. In the RWS Six of Pentacles, they're holding scales. Some decks, when they draw the scales, they do the scales out of balance, right? So one heavier than the other, one up, one down. So it goes to show that the person is out of balance, okay? A lot of us people, and I don't know anything about Winnie, but anyone, I believe, who, is into spiritual things and watches tarot readings or anything, is someone who's spiritual, someone who loves to help other people's, empaths, that kind of thing, right? So what I often get with the Six of Pentacles for that reason is that you might be giving too much of yourself and not balancing those scales and not getting enough in return. And it's not to say that when we do something, that we should only do something for someone if they do something in return for us. It's more a pay it forward thing. Like we help someone and then someone else will come along behind us and help us in return. It's paying forward to the next person and kind of getting that energy back from someone else. Okay, so these two cards would suggest to me that maybe you're giving too much of yourself and feeling out of balance, and because of that you're needing to move on to a place of calmer waters and kind of leave behind some of the mental stuff. Because if you're given too much of yourself, then your mind is going to be out of whack, and then you're going to be needing to move away from someone or something, or and leave things behind. Because what I learned recently too about the Six of Swords, I often wondered why the person in the Six of Swords card is moving on but taking all the swords with them. Okay, because they're moving from stormy waters to calm waters, but they're taking all the swords, they're taking all the mental crap with them. But I heard someone saying that the idea with the Six of Swords is that when you get to the other side, you're supposed to leave behind 5 of the swords that no longer serve you, and then you have that one sword of the Ace of Swords for a brand new beginning, brand new mental clarity, brand new opportunity to start over again. So when you let me know if it makes sense, because these two sixes are saying to me that you've been given too much of yourself to others, and you just need to move away and take time for yourself, let go of the things that, because the way we pick up on other people's energy too. So if you're talking to someone who's doing nothing but complaining, you then go off for the day and you feel drained because you have all this crap on your mind that they're going through. So these two cards are telling me that you just need to take the time out for yourself and look after your own mental clarity, look after your own energy, build yourself back up, because you've been given too much of yourself to others. So let me know if that makes sense. The next actual card underneath the deck is the Star card, which is healing and looking after yourself. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know what you think. 4 of Pentacles and Judgment. Thanks, Maya. Have you heard, I'll come back to that in a sec. Have you heard of Far Darrig? One appeared in my dream last night with a leprechaun. Is there meaning to this or just my imagination? I presume Far Darrig, it would be, well, Darrig is, Far is man. Darrig is it dark or is it black? Black, I think. Black man. Have you heard of a Far Darrig and a leprechaun? I presume it's I mean, that wouldn't be the Irish spelling, but I presume that's what it is. Maya, I'm just going to show yours there while I'm reading it. This is advice to maybe not be attached to certain ways to receive your alignment. Yeah. It seems you need to lead Marseille's system with me. No. Oh, learn, sorry, yeah. No, I've no interest in any, in Marseille or Thoth or anything. Or Lenormand even, or any of those things. I'm just tarot obsessed. I mean, I have oracle decks too, but they're just not my first loves. The Rider-Waite-Smith tarot system is my first love. Nice try though. Nice try, Maya. So they look like small elves. I'll have to Google it, Hershey, and get back to you. But yeah, Winnie, I can understand that. Hey, Kay, welcome back. It is hard to say no to people, but you do have to learn to say no to people. I mean, sometimes when people want your attention or want your advice or want your help or whatever, it's just something too trivial that you don't. Oh, lads, I have to go to school. Jesus, my time. I have my time all wrong. So I'm actually having to go back to school. So I'm going to have to say goodbye, I'm afraid. That time flew. Jesus, lads. Okay. So, need to go and get my boy child from school. So, guys, thanks a million for being here. Kay and Winnie, hope to see you again soon. Maya, we need to do our live together. Hershey, I need to check and see if you have any lives coming up that I can jump onto. Winnie, I would say, I know you had up, I would love to know about my life. Wait, I'll stick it up there before I go. I would love to know about my life and my love life. I'm spiritual. I don't know how to balance my spirits. I'm Cancer. I can't say I know anything about star signs, to be perfectly honest with you. But I would say Maya and Hershey both have their own channels. Maya does fabulous deck reviews and all sorts of things. And Hershey does fabulous lives by herself and with other people where she does readings and all sorts of lovely things. So check out the two girls' channels. Yes, I agree. We will use the same decks. Yes, we will. Perfect. Oh, you're today with Heather for New Moon. Okay, cool. I'm gonna. So, Lance, go over to Hershey's channel. Is it on Heather's channel or your channel? Either go to. Wait, now I'm gonna type the name before I run away. Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. So either go to Hershey the Shadow Readers channel or go to Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts channel. They're doing a live together today for the new moon. Heather's, okay, cool. So go to Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts channel, like and subscribe and hit the notifications and you will find their live later. I'm going to come on it if the time suits me. And we'll all chat again and we'll help you out there, Winnie, if that's all right, okay? Because I have to run out the door now and start collecting some children. So thanks a million, guys, for being here. Love to you all, and I'll talk to you soon.